with his production company actually in Austin, Texas.
Okay.
And so, I mean, do you know any streaming services that are, by any chance, that aren't like Netflix and Amazon and Hulu? Because it seems like the big budget movies are going to those streaming services, and they're kind of dwarfing the smaller productions that are trying to be seen. So, is there any chance you know of anything?
Nah, it'd be YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube.
Like YouTube, that becomes the thing. Like YouTube becomes the gateway to get the deal.
Yeah, gotcha. Yeah.
If I'm you, I'd be putting up acting videos every day and hoping that one gets noticed.
For sure. Yeah.
I would be doing, like, what kind of, do you like drama or comedy, or what kind of acting do you do?
I'm not really picky, to be honest with you. Like a lot of people ask, like, do you do scripted improv stuff? And like, I've done a little bit of everything. So that it is easier to cast a net and like get auditions for things like that. But I have been thinking more in terms of like how you talk about your one word and then Simon Sinek's start with why. So I'm thinking a lot of what my personal mission statement is, so that I can still bring that even the project that I'm getting cast for doesn't necessarily, it's not that it doesn't line up with it, it's just not the focus of it. So and then like seeing the behind the scenes stuff that with the production is helping take the emphasis off of me. You know what I mean? So like me move forward more in a less ego way. Does that make sense?
Just like, the fastest way to get noticed if you're a singer or musician is covers. Right. It's not original work, it's covers, right? And if you can do a cover in a unique style, like if you're a country singer and you did Eminem Lose Yourself country style, it makes you stand out. Where a lot of times you cover the things that are in your niche. It's like the country singer does the Garth Brooks instead of the Eminem. Then you just kind of sound like a junior Garth Brooks, like a less good version of Garth Brooks. But if you can spin it and make it your own, and same thing, like if you're a rapper, you take a country song, don't take Eminem, you take a Garth Brooks song and make it turn into a rap. Now it's different.
Yeah.
The same thing can apply in the acting world, where if you take some of the solo speeches that have been done, whatever your favorite ones are, and making it your own, as opposed to you putting up a reel of all kind of new stuff that people aren't familiar with, or small scripts or something, but you do your take on Al Pacino's, speech, or Denzel Washington's speech, or whoever, like whatever you mess with, to show your acting chops.
I like that a lot. And then I think it'd be a really beneficial thing to kind of show my steps of doing the monologue, so that whenever I do show my finished, whatever that will be, like finished product, then that way I can do a compare and contrast of like, this is how Matthew McConaughey did it, but these are my steps that I took in order to perform the monologue to my best. Then I can study Matthew's monologue and then compare and contrast and learn something and show people kind of that it's less magic and more work, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I would love for somebody who's casting to say, this guy is pretty versatile. And he brings his own flair to it, and he's really they're not going to cast you. You're not trying to get like a broad YouTube audience necessarily, and you don't even need to explain what you did behind the scenes. It's more for somebody who's casting and creating their own projects. They want talent, and they're going to look at it and they're going to say, I like this guy, or I don't like this guy. If you have a whole explainer video, if they don't like you, they're not going to watch the explainer video.
Right.
I would just ramp up the production not the production quality. I don't think the production quality matters that much. Like it doesn't have to be fancy edited together graphic packages and cars blowing up behind you and all this stuff, right? That's not what they're looking for. They're looking for, does this guy have the chops to act? So it could be you sitting there with your white wall, and then you just spit some fire like Al Pacino would or whoever, and you do your version of it. Maybe you even make it relevant to, like, you take an Al Pacino speech of like the Inches speech and you make it relevant to COVID. You know, I don't know how much creativity you've got in you to make, you know, those tweaks and adjustments. But yeah, I'd be doing a cover every day.
Yeah, I love that. Thank you.
Somebody's going to notice it.
Yeah, for sure. And it keeps the mind sharp and no matter what happens. So yeah, love it.
Yeah. And then you can take requests. So people start watching. What should he do? People watching on this. What's your request? I want the Al Pacino Inches speech. That's a good one. The Few Good Men is always a good one.
Oh yeah.
What else? What should he? What do you want to see? If he made this video, you'd go watch it. What's one that comes to mind for you?
First one I thought of was like Matt Damon and Ford versus Ferrari.
Which one?
There's one where he's talking to Henry Ford II, and he's basically like, yeah, we failed, but we have Ferrari right where we want them, so you're welcome, kind of thing, more than because they're focusing on like, well, we didn't get the results we wanted, we didn't get the race, and he's like, yeah, we failed, but we did this with so many factors being wrong.
So that'd be cool to make it your own, because I mean, I saw that movie. I like that movie. I don't remember a great Matt Damon speech. I didn't think like he was crap, but nothing stood out like, oh man, I got to go watch that or start my day tomorrow to that speech.
Yeah.
So that'd be cool. Like you take your take on it, but, and so like those, and there might be other ones from other movies that you watch that you like that just resonate, that may not be the biggest speeches, but still you do it. And the ones that are the biggest ones, give us your version of it. Yeah.
Cause I mean, it's so easy to like, just kind of copy what other people have done. But if I show my own take on it, then yeah, that'd be great. Yeah. Cool.
Yeah. Yeah. And I wouldn't worry about like what you're wearing or the setup, or because the person who sees it's not hiring you to be a set designer.
Right.
Or sound engineer. I mean, you got to be able to hear you, but don't worry about it being the perfect quality. You're not the camera operator. You're the actor. It's fun to see you acting.
Yeah, absolutely.
Every day. Dude, you do another one every day, you're going to get noticed.
Yeah, cool. Thanks, Evan.
All right. Good luck, man. Can't wait to see it.
Yeah, thanks.
If you want to see another awesome one-on-one I did with an entrepreneur just like you, check out the video right there next to me. I think you'll enjoy it. Continue to believe, and I'll see you there.